Hi, I'm Greg from Freedom Armory Machine Works, Glen Rock, Pennsylvania on Second Amendment Drive. I'm here to show you the maintenance instructions, cleaning, disassembly, and reassembly of the Grenadier series of suppressors. Undoing the Nielsen device, comes out. Here's our baffle stack and our end cap. End cap comes off with a standard 1/2-inch drive. Unscrew that. You end up with an empty tube. To clean our baffles, we recommend an ultrasonic cleaner. We also highly recommend Scotch-Brite pads or stainless steel wool. You can also use any of the standard cleaning solvents out there you currently have been using on your weapons. For disassembly of our Nielsen device, standard 7/8 socket. We'll undo the piston retention nut. Taking the basket, retention nut, spring, and piston. And now for reassembly instructions. Now we wanted to show you the two different ends of the Grenadier tube. So I brought in a second Grenadier. You will notice on this tube the recess goes down before the threads start. The threads start almost immediately on this one. That recess is for your O-ring to seat down properly to stop gases from escaping. This end is where your Nielsen device drops into. So that goes on the Nielsen end, this goes on the O-ring end. Now we'd like to show you the Grenadier baffles. There are 3 different types of baffles in a Grenadier. There's the blast baffle, where there is no notch but a tab. There's the standard baffle, where there's a notch and a tab. And then there's the end cap baffle, where there's just a notch but no tabs. And now for reassembly of the baffles. We have our end cap baffle. We're going to align the ports straight down the barrel. Just stack them on top of each other. Keeping the ports directly in line. Here's your blast baffle and your blast shield. And now for optimal sound reduction on pistol caliber carbines, not 300 blackout or 458 SOCOM, we need to alter these ports 90 degrees to each other. So you end up with a corkscrew effect going down your suppressor. So the easiest way I've found to do this is just rotate them around and start stacking. Ending with the blast baffle and the blast shield. And now for reassembly instructions, we'll start with the Nielsen device. Here's our basket. It has an O-ring on the outside, O-ring on the inside. We suggest synthetic lubricant. Little wipe here, little wipe here. On the piston nut, O-rings are on the inside. A little wipe of synthetic grease on the inside would be perfect. And on your piston itself, just a dab across the top, drop it in, put your spring on top, take your nut, slide it in, your 7/8 socket, tighten it down, it will bottom out. You can feel it. It will hit the bottom. You don't have to go past the bottom point. Now you have your Nielsen device together. Now you have your baffle stack together the way you want it with the blast shield. The blast shield goes on the end with the points of the baffles. Slide in the tube, put our end cap on. Pop on our Nielsen device. Then take our 1/2 inch drive, tighten it down, and your end cap will be just about flush when you feel it bottom out. You will hear no noise.